everyone, it's me, Nikki, here with my guest breakfast tips. My mother-in-law was here this week with me. We had such a beautiful time together. It was so nice having her here. And so it prompted me to do this video to show you some of the tips that I use to prepare breakfast in the morning for my guests so that they can have a nice start to their morning without me being stressed. So I hope you will enjoy, and I hope you find this video helpful. Okay, for my simple table prep, I use the pull and place method. That just basically means having everything ready so that I can just pull and place it that morning. I do all my prep the day or night before, and that morning all I'm doing is pulling and placing. Now, one of the things that I do is I pre-fold all of my napkins. You know, I love having different napkin folds and things like that. I think it adds so much to the table. I think it tells your guests how special they are to you, and it really makes them feel good. I like doing unique napkin folds and different things like that because it looks like a lot of effort, but you know, if you do it ahead of time, even before your guests arrive in your home, you just pulling it out of the bin and fluffing it up and sitting it where it's already folded like it should be, and it just gives a great look, and it looks like a lot of effort that you've done that morning, and they don't realize that, hey, you've been had your napkin folds done and you just pulled it out and placed it. I keep a dryer sheet in there to keep them fresh, and these are just simple napkin folds that I did this morning for this one here, but I sometimes do more elaborate ones where I do, you know, bunny rabbits or this or that, and I can do them ahead of time and have them ready, and it really gives a great look, and it's so easy to just store them away and have them ready to pull and place. So that is something that I am a big fan of doing before my guests get there, because it saves me so time and gives a lot of bang. The next thing I do is my condiment prep. The night before, I always put my condiments in their little pretty dishes because I always love using white dishes and cream and ivory color dishes for my breakfast. I just think it's a nice way to wake up to white light color dishes and things like that. And so I do that, and I have everything from my butter, my jams, my creamer for my coffee. Everything is in the refrigerator in a little corner, ready to go, so I can what? Pull and place. You know, it seems so simple. It really is so simple, but it makes a big difference doing all of this ahead of time. Because when I come downstairs in the early morning to set everything up, I'm basically taking 5 minutes to throw everything on the table, and it gives a cute look, and I go back to bed. My guests, when they come downstairs, I have the ambiance going, I have everything there, and they can sit down and have their breakfast, have their coffee, read their Bible, do whatever they want to do. So it really is an easy thing to do, and it saves me so much stress. It takes care of my guests, and it gives them a nice, welcoming feeling when they wake up in the morning. So I believe in just getting all my condiments ready and having those ready before. Now, I preach on this, and that's having an empty dishwasher. You want to have your dishwasher empty that night before you go to bed so that after breakfast you can just put it all away. I like to keep my breakfast menu simple, especially if I'm having a guest that's going to be there more than 2 or 3 days. I want to keep it simple because you don't want to overwhelm yourself, and you want to be able to provide a great meal every morning. And my goal is for them to be relaxed, for them to feel like they're filled, and for them to just have a nice atmosphere in the morning to sit around a table and have a good time. Because in my house, that's what we do in the mornings, is we sit around the table for hours sometime and just have our coffee, have our breakfast, talk and things like that. So I try to bring that kind of atmosphere, but without stressing myself out. So I keep my menu simple, and I keep it to having my simple fruit, my simple bread, and some type of simple meat. And sometimes I don't even have the meat. I'll keep that out. But again, I give enough so that they can get full, but they're comfortable and that they feel satisfied. You know, you don't always have to do the bacon, the eggs, the ham, and all of that kind of stuff. It's nice sometimes, but I don't do it all the time. So here I have a banana bread that I made in my bread maker. And you guys, I am a huge fan of my bread maker because it does all the work. And you know, you put your ingredients in there raw, you throw them in there, and it's ready to go. And so what I do is I have all of my ingredients before my bread maker ready the night before in the refrigerator, so that I get up in the morning, like I get up really early and I just throw it all in the bread maker, turn it on, 2.5 hours, 3 hours later, I have fresh yummy bread. The house is smelling great when everybody wakes up. Now, I am a Jiffy girl. I'm a Jiffy girl. I believe in Jiffy when you want to do muffins. You don't always have to do the homemade muffins. Now, I do homemade muffins sometimes, but not all the time. You know, this is so quick and easy. Put in the egg, put a 1/4 cup of milk, put it in the oven, and you're good to go. And I did this week. It was so simple, and they always turn out good. It's a nice, easy way to give a warm bread. It keeps it simple. And it's nothing wrong with keeping simple and doing your presentation nice. If you do great presentation, and then you can do the simplicity with your meals. Now, then parfaits. I am a big fan of my parfaits because I think, I love waking up to having a parfait. So I think it's a nice thing to wake up to. It's refreshing in the morning. It's very filling. So I just get my nice glass out for my parfaits, and I just take Yoplait yogurt or whatever yogurt, Greek yogurt or whatever yogurt I have or like, and I layer it. Like my mother-in-law, she loves bananas, so I got a banana yogurt and a strawberry yogurt, and I layered it with that, layered it with a layer of strawberries, a layer of granola. I put my saran wrap over the top of it. It was in the fridge. I did it the night before, and it was ready to go. I just pulled and placed on the table that morning, went back to bed. She came downstairs and came to this in the morning. She was satisfied. She could sit there and read her Bible in the morning and look out the window at the birds, and she had her quiet time while I was still upstairs asleep. Then I could come downstairs when I woke up. We'd sit there and have our coffee. I have my coffee. She's a milk drinker. She have her milk, and it was a very nice morning. So it kept things simple, and I took care of my guests, went back to bed, but I knew that I could go back to bed because when she woke up, she was taken care of. So it was simple to do. Didn't take a lot of effort on my part, but it kept it simple and it kept the stress down. And that is key. Prep and being prepared takes away the stress. So I'm a big believer in planning ahead and just doing the little things. To some people may seem like, well, all you're doing is putting the butter in the refrigerator. Can't you do that in the morning? No, do it the night before so you can just pull in place, because I'm telling you guys, it really, really makes a difference, because I basically come downstairs, 5 minutes, the table's set, everything's out there, and I go back to bed. Okay, friends, don't underestimate the power of ambiance. Taking 2 seconds to light a candle, to turn on some beautiful jazz music or some soft Christian tunes makes for a beautiful morning. When your company comes down and they see a table nicely done for breakfast and see it has a nice candle, nice soft music, and not too loud because you don't want to wake your guests up before they get up, but it puts everyone in such a great mood. It makes the table even, pop even more, and it's just a great way to wake up, and it's a wonderful way to tell your guests good morning. So these are the things and these are the tips that I use when I entertain my family and friends. It always works for me. Everyone seems to really enjoy themselves and to be relaxed when they're in our home, and that's what I truly want. And so I hope you found this helpful. I want to thank you so much for watching today. I want to remind you about my very new channel, At Work with Nikki. I'll be kicking off my videos this week, so please go to that channel and subscribe. I'll put the link below. And I hope you have a beautiful day, my friend. This is Nikki saying goodbye.